As we enter the new year, before we do that, I like to reflect on my favorite parts of the Christmas story. Because in the craziness of Christmas, we get caught up traveling to this place and that place and making sure we have the gifts for this person and that person and making sure we get to church on Christmas Eve. And we can sometimes the story gets lost in all of the chaos. But one of my favorite parts of the Christmas story is in the birth of Jesus, that the shepherds in the field nearby are the first ones to come and worship him. And it's just such an interesting thing because the first people to worship the Good Shepherd were shepherds. And in John chapter 10, Jesus speaks of himself as the Good Shepherd. And in verse 11, he says, "I am the Good Shepherd. The Good Shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. The hired hand is not the shepherd and does not own the sheep. So when he sees the wolf coming, he abandons the sheep and runs away. Then the wolf attacks the flocks and scatters it. The man runs away because he is a hired hand and cares nothing for the sheep." Today, after all the craziness of the holidays, and we might be on these emotional highs of being able to have seen our family, the New Year's coming, we're encouraged for our resolutions, but it has been a tough few months, and we've had a long year, and sometimes we can forget that God is the Good Shepherd. And so as we enter this new year, as we prepare for whatever trials we may face, I pray that we would remember that our God is not a hired hand, but he is someone who loves us and works to shepherd us purely because that's who he is and that's what he's about. And in verse 14, he proclaims this again: "I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep and my sheep know me. Just as the Father knows me and I know the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. I have other sheep that are not of this sheep pen. I must bring them also. They too will listen to my voice, and there shall be one flock and one shepherd. The reason my Father loves me is that I lay down my life only to take it up again. No one takes it from me, but I lay it down of my own accord. I have authority to lay it down and authority to take it up again. This command I received from my Father." Today, I just pray that we would be encouraged to remember that our God is not a hired hand, but he has all the authority and he is with us.